This is a review of the 56mm f1.7 autofocus lens from Viltrox. It's an APS-C lens that gives a full frame equivalent field of view of around 77mm or thereabouts, so this is a lens with a little reach. It's nicely made and it feels like a quality product. It's small and light enough to carry around all day and not feel any strain at all. Colour is on the cool side. This definitely isn't a warm lens, and it makes images that sometimes show quite a bit of blue. It sometimes appears in the shadows, which to my eye looks nice. Contrast is strong, but it does drop pretty easily in strong sunlight. Stopping down produces sun stars if you shoot into the sun, and some nice looking flares too. With this lens you can play around with direct sunlight and make some interesting effects. With a 56mm focal length and an f1.7 aperture, this lens should be able to make plenty of blur, and it does not disappoint. The minimum focus distance is 55 centimeters, but that's close enough to make more blur than you could ever decently require. Stopping down means there's a little less blur on hand, but there's still plenty left. If you shoot wide open, blur persists up to around 8 to 10 feet or so, giving some separation between subject and background at that distance. 9 aperture blades mean nice round bokeh balls, although we do see cat's eye shapes at the sides of the shot shooting wide open. It's a sharp lens from wide open, as most modern lenses are, and it gets even sharper as you stop it down, although it's hard to measure how much more without resorting to pixel peeping. Wide open, it's sharpest in the centre, and sides and corners become sharper as you stop down. Fully open, there's quite a bit of vignetting present. That can be quite a nice effect. It can frame a subject and put attention onto it. Most of the time the vignetting isn't visible, but it does make itself seen if you're shooting against very light backgrounds like the sky, for example. But if you don't like it, just stop down, and it's largely gone by f5.6. This is a great little lens from Viltrox. It's reasonably fast at f1.7. It's a lens with a little reach. It's great for portraits and for general photography too. It's very nice and light, and it has lots of potential for background blur. A great general lens and a great all-rounder from Viltrox.